Hi guys, right, this is the most important one. This is your power distribution main maintenance only button that I'm now going to be starting to work with. There's more than one way that you can enter this system, and this is your main control for all of your bonding switches which are located around the vessel. If you have a switch that won't switch on and you have no control over it, this is how you reset those switches. Okay, so on the main screen, we're back on the main screen. Obviously next to scams, you've then got this one here, which is your power distribution maintenance only. Okay, so you hit that button, it then gives you your power distribution layout. Now you have got switch zones in this boat and on the Wanderer. They're basically the same. There might just be slight differences, but the object is the same. Okay, so if I was to say automatically, for argument's sake, if I went into the portside wheelhouse and for some reason the wheelhouse aft deck lights, okay, which is that one there, okay, say if that was off for some reason, which it is, and I tried to push the button and it didn't work, or I pushed the button, it's like that, it's grey, and you turn the button on and it flashes, okay, it'll flash and it'll keep flashing, the light won't come on and it'll switch itself off. That means there's no control from here to your actual box. Now the control box is easily found. The control box for your wheelhouse aft deck lights, okay, which is on the veranda out the back there, it's simple to do. You look at the entire screen and it will give you the ID of the box. Okay, now these boxes are situated obviously in the portside wheelhouse. Okay, so your wheelhouse aft deck lights is in box port wheelhouse ID 33. Okay, and it is switch 1, 2, 3. So we want box 33, number 3. So we go behind the hydraulic panel, which is where your portside switches are, and you'll see box number 33. Box 33, switch 3. Okay, now to reset it, you switch all the way down to off. Okay, it goes off. You can then push it to auto. Yeah. Now, if it's one that you use constantly or it is on all the time, that light will go green. If it's one that goes into standby, it will flash red. Don't worry if it's flashing red, it's in standby. Or for some reason it doesn't work, you can then switch it all the way to on, then you'll have a green light. That will only mean if you put that into on, you'll have no control on the bonding screen. That's it. Auto is in remote mode. On is in local mode. So local mode being this box, remote mode being the bonding screen. I'm going to put that back to the middle in auto. Okay, so that's how you find them. Obviously the port side one is in here, the starboard side one is in the opposite box, which is behind your fire panel. Okay, in there. Okay, there your other switches. Now your port side electrical lockers are self-explanatory, or your electrical locker ones, port and starboard, are all in there. Okay, and the engine room ones, if I go back to power distribution again, your port side and starboard side hull, as you go into the engine room, down the steps, the vertical steps, you'll see a big white box in front of you. Normally on the outboard side, so if you're going down the starboard side, it'll be on the right hand side. If you're going down the port side, then it's on the left hand side. You'll need a key to get into those, and they have the same principle. If you push the port side hull, normally bilge pump sockets and wastewater stuff and all that kind of stuff. This is bilge pump stuff in here, stuff that gets wet, you know. So you know, if you were to do starboard hull ID 54, you open that big white box, there'll be a bottom panel with 54 on it, and then your switches are on there, the same as what's up here. Alright, so that is how you find and reset a switch on bonding screen.